Okay, I'm going to go through and show you really quick how to use video notes. So on your agenda for today, Friday, April 24th, the first task you need to do is to watch this video, which you should be doing right now. After that, you're going to go to this link, Video Notes. So if I click on that, it's going to open in the same tab this window for a website called Video Notes. You need to click the Connect with Google Drive button. It may ask you if you have multiple Google accounts, which one you would like to use. Please make sure you're using your ETA account. And because I'm already signed in, it's not going to ask me for a password. Once I'm logged in, it's going to bring me to this screen, and you can see multiple windows here. The first window we're going to look at is this one here on the left. It wants me to enter a video URL. You're going to get that URL from the link on the agenda. So let me go ahead and go back to the agenda. And if I go down to our class, there's a link right here. It says load this video. So this time I'm going to hold down the control key when I click so that it opens it in a new tab. So I don't want to watch the video here in YouTube. All I want to do is copy this link. And once I have my YouTube link here, I'm going to go ahead and head back over to my Video Notes tab. And I'm going to paste that link in the Enter Video URL. Once I've done that, I'm going to tell Video Notes to load the video. May take a few minutes, but now I can see that YouTube video here in the box on the left. The controls for starting and stopping and volume are all the same as they are on YouTube. So what you're going to do, you're going to be able to watch the film here on the left. And on the right, you have an area where you can take notes. The first thing you want to do with that is change your title. So I'm just going to name it How Google Saved a School Notes and hit save. What this is going to do, you'll notice up here it's saying that it's saving it in my Google Drive. When you go back to your Drive, you're going to see a new folder called Video Notes. And that's where you're going to be able to find the document to either reopen it here on Video Notes or to download it so that you have a copy of those. And I'll show you what that looks like at the end. So what you're going to be able to do, and your task is to watch this video. It's 7 minutes and 22 seconds long. And as you're watching, you're going to note things that the sources say. You're going to note images that you see that might seem important. So I'll go ahead here and give you the first couple minutes of the video. And be patient when it starts. Once I hit play, it usually takes a couple seconds to get started. There we go. You can see the arrow moving on the screen, and someone's started the video for us. So I can start taking notes. The first thing I notice is it looks like this might be a bad neighborhood. It's an intermediate school. And I kind of wonder, is that middle school? I want to pause really quick. And I want to go back. So you do have the ability to stop and rewind because I missed what the text on the screen said. Okay, so it's in Bronx, New York, which seems important. They look like younger students.
Kids were not being challenged. There were a lot of fights.
Okay, so you can see what I'm doing is as I'm seeing things on the screen that seem important, as I'm listening to the speakers, I can take notes on the right. You can always go back, rewind. If you feel like you missed something while you were writing something down, you could pause and finish your note. So I would do this. I would go all the way through the video, all 7 minutes, and just take little notes as I go along. Now, What's really, really cool is if you are reviewing your notes, so when you write your reflection at the end of class on how technology has affected your education, you have the ability to go back and click on different pieces of your notes. And if you'll notice, it will take you to that point in the video. So if you need to replay, you can replay from that point. If I wanted to replay from the point that it said it was a middle school, I could replay that and see that again. Okay, so it's a really, really great way to organize your notes and skip through videos, especially if you're watching longer videos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I save it. It says it's saving in Google Drive. You do have the ability to share it with group members. So if you're watching a video as a group for your research, or if you're creating a video as a group, this is a great way to go through and maybe do a CFG or get some feedback on a video and then share it with others. So once you're finished and you've saved, you're good to close out of this window. Now, like I said, your notes are going to be helpful. If we flip back to the agenda, your notes are going to be helpful with this final piece that you need to do at the end of class. There's an activity on Echo. It has a question. Mainly what I want you to do is I want you to consider, how are your experiences with technology in your education different from the students that you saw in the video? Okay, so that's how you use video notes. Should you accidentally close out of your notes, what I'll do is I will go back and show you how to open them up. So if we go into my Google Drive, and I'm going to switch to my ETA drive here. So now that we're in my ETA drive, you can see I have a teal folder down here that says Video Notes. If I open that up, you'll see that I've done this twice today. So my most recent one here at 1:16, those are the notes that I just completed. So if I wanted to open that back up to edit them, I could double click. It's going to ask me, do you want to download or do you want to use this app to open it? And I want to use the app to open it. So that's going to pull it open again. If I want to go back and edit, review, change, rewatch the video, I can do all of that, and then it will keep updating my notes.